Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Game 3 for today's heroic matches. We got RLS versus Wet Team. I'm very hyped to be here. I'm joined by none other than Fish McGish. Fish, how are you doing today?
I'm just doing fantastic, Ultravox. Thank you very much. Looks like we're getting right into this draft already with B1 Misfortune. There you go, R1 Tarek. Two very strong picks right off the bat. We got Darius Band, Mord Band, Vlad Band. Really excited to see this one. I think RLS has been really looking good. If you looked at the newsletter for the week, I really rated them highly, so I'm excited to see how they're going to do today.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's see if they live up to the expectations. Tarek and Varus, that bot lane locked in for Wet Team. That's something that doesn't really have a lot of early game strength. Kind of worried what will happen if they wind up versus an engaged support here, because MF is just so strong at like every point of the game, especially the early game here.
Absolutely. I mean, we've just been seeing the champion being so dominant here in FOF consistently, and then, I mean, against Varus, he does have a pretty big range advantage over Misfortune, but I fail to see how he's going to be able to shut her down in the team fights.
100%, yeah. Gotta be watch out for those ultimates. Gotta be able to stop the bear that's charging at you. Volley bear locked in for RLS. I like this. Tons of engage alongside the Rakan. They are just going to be sprinting at you, trying to set up these big
Boom, Malphite lock. There we go. Press R on Misfortune. That's her ultimate gun.
Yeah, you like it. You got the instant interrupt there. Bacon Pancake's going to be doing a little bit of a rock duty in top lane. But every top laner's got to pay their dues, am I right?
Absolutely. Every top laner's got to play tank duty sometime. I mean, we saw, if you remember a couple seasons back, Brock Lee on permanent Shen duty.
Oh, man, that's the worst.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bacon Pancakes on the Cho'Gath a couple games back. He didn't look too happy on that one.
Oh, hopefully he'll do a little bit better this time. You know, I heard that playing Malphite gives people just a little bit more dopamine because just get on in there. Just ult in there.
We see the Vayne ban. I'm actually really curious what that's aimed at. If it's for Cowrie, if it's for Auntie. I'm not sure either of those players play Vayne. Maybe it was a misclick, or maybe they didn't realize that Misfortune's already been selected.
Yeah, I think it could be Vayne top targeted. So not sure if Anti does actually play that. I know he's a big fan of like bruisers like Aurelia, so might be difficult for him to dig something out of his champion pool to beat this. I know that maybe a set could be useful here. Not sure though. And Vi is the next selection for
Vi. There you go. Yeah, more point and click for the Misfortune. A lot of this draft is going to be focusing on shutting down Misfortune. I think with the Tark, they're going to have a really strong team fight. Really actually liking Wet's draft a lot. I mean, obviously that Tark had a lot of success into INT, causing them to get the first win into them.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a super great combination with Vi. You just chain your ultimates together. Vi's suddenly in the middle of the team, smashing somebody apart, completely invincible. I want to see if Wet's going to be able to pull off this big team fight combo and find their way into the late game where they actually will get the opportunity to do this kind of thing. But RLS...
There's Diana. A lot of big AoE team fights this game. We're going to have a lot of action in the mid game, I think, with these team fights. And boom, Zedlock.
Oh my lord. Zed, an uncommon one. You'll love to see that.
I mean, absolutely. It's got to be Zed mid, Cowrie Zed mid with the Diana jungle. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, very cool. I feel like Zed and Assassins in general really are relatively underplayed in FOF. Very excited to see what Cowrie is going to be able to do with this, how the matchup will go versus Syndra. I'm inclined to believe that it's Zed favored, but maybe Charo can figure out how to outskill his way out of this one.
Oh, absolutely. You have to have a lot of confidence to be playing Assassins here in FOF, and it looks like Cowrie has all the confidence in the world. Really excited to see how she does.
Yeah, 100%. Now, with this draft concluded right here, let's start getting on to the Rift, seeing how these teams are going to find their ways against each other, and we will take a look at how this game unfolds. Here we are, onto the Rift. So, looks like it's a pretty standard setup all around. Anti opting for Grasp as the Volley Bear. I think that's actually a little bit better versus Malphite. Gives you some extra staying power. You know, you might not need anything from the press the attack. You're looking to just out-sustain, constantly get that HP built up. Doran's Ring also going to be helping out with the mana regen. Those extended trades are going to be key for him up there.
Oh, absolutely. Especially considering Malphite's got Grasp this game. I think we're going to have two big beefy dudes punching each other in the top lane. Little, unorthodox item selection from Malphite. You're going for the tier, really trying to stack that up pretty quick.
Yeah, I know that many are not a fan of Fimbulwinter. I think is not amazing on Malphite, so maybe just the tier helps Bacon Pancake stay in lane. You know, just
I mean, it
make sure they can
absolutely
get through.
makes the champion feel great when you get your Fimbulwinter, but before that, it can it can make your early game a little bit weaker.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got the first-hand experience, huh?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. On Malphite, I honestly just want to kill people, so I never go for it.
All right, hopefully Bacon Pancakes gets the same chance right there. Looks like junglers both starting top side, so blue buff for War Leader and red buff for Black Venom, both moving down towards this bot side. I like this much, much better for RLS because Rakan, MF, super easy lane to gank.
Absolutely, pretty casual start to the game here. Both teams just 5-pointing, making sure nobody invades, and they're just handshaking it, getting down to the jungle clear, and both top laners making their way up.
Yeah, and I think that's probably going to be just a regular old 6-camp full clear for War Leader. Maybe Black Venom does something a little fancy, goes for 3-camp then gank. Looks like they're running straight over to the blue buff, so like to see that. Now, Escape taking some damage here. Turtle of Doom just getting these autos off. Lethal Tempo procced. Nobody's going down quite yet, though. Just a very solid trade in favor of Wet Team.
Absolutely. Pretty aggressive start from Taric there. Pretty notoriously weak level 1. Oh, kept going in.
Yeah, you can play very aggressively with your E, with the Dazzle, but man, you got to watch out, right? Flash already committed. Tef and Escape happy about that.
A lot of respect from Team Wet's bot lane. They really don't want to, die first blood here. I'm curious, Ultravox, who are you taking in this game? What do you think? You think it's going to be RLS, who's been looking really good recently, or you think it's Wet, who was able to best INT last week?
It's a tough question. I am a huge fan of Escape, though, and I think that Escape is a very skilled player. I want to see Escape just pop off on this MF. I'm going to, slide the scale in favor of RLS for now, but I think that Wet, if they're able to make it through this early game, if they're able to start getting these team fights, start scaling up, maybe they can take it, but I'm Team RLS for now.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you. RLS has been looking really fantastic, and although Wet's been looking really good themselves, I do feel they can be a little inconsistent at times. And again, yeah, we do see Cowrie on the Zed. Now that is fantastic. I love watching Assassins here in FOF. And War Leader's really happy on that Diana, trust me. I know that guy, and he just wants to kill people.
Yeah, maybe he's going to get a chance to do it right here. Starting to move down towards bot side, make it rain,
looking for the
slows
gang.
down the
Remember
Turtle of
Tarks,
Doom.
no flash.
Tef's on in. Yeah, tough right there. Can't quite make anything happen. War Leader shows up and will get the flash. So pretty worth. Will put a lot of pressure on the bot lane of Wet Team now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we do see that Syndra is being a little bit of a lane bully here in the mid lane. We can see that Cowrie on that Zed is down quite a bit of CS. But I think she should be okay after this first back.
Yeah, the visit from Black Venom probably didn't help that either. Had to kind of sack a little bit of time to get out of that that engagement there. Do think this is pretty expected, though, for the matchup. You tend to get harassed out as a melee character by the non-stop barrage of the Dark Spheres. It's,
absolutely. Yeah, Syndra can be very, very oppressive in lane. Once Cowrie hits 6, though, once Zed gets 6, it can be really, really violent in that lane. A lot of damage coming out from both champions, especially with Zed having that ignite.
Yeah, saw another little scuffle and bot cleanse out of Escape, but both of the RLS bot laners still have their flashes. They can still try to make something happen. The combat summoners from Wet Team, of course, still available too. Tef getting a nice knock up there, but Escape has no mana. Want to just probably push this wave and get out of dodge, get back to base.
Yeah, and again, you instantly see the power of this Misfortune in lane. She's already up, what looks like 10 CS, maybe a little bit more. We'll see how much Varus is able to pick up. But a pretty good lead from, RLS right off the bat, which is exactly what they're looking for in this comp.
Yeah, and take a look at this top lane, too. We had the camera on it for just a second. The CS differential already double in favor of Anti.
Oh, huge.
Yeah. So I guess poor Rockman, the crowd favorites, just getting pushed around up there.
Hey, lucky for Bacon Pancakes. I know as a Malphite player, you do not need CS to succeed on that champion.
Yeah, you just press R on people, is that right?
You press R on people, the rest of your team blows them up, and they disappear.
Okay. So still hope for Bacon Pancakes. He's just gotta exist. Just gotta exist and use the ultimate.
Absolutely. As long as you're getting XP on that champion, you are happy. And he's getting his grass procs. He's scaling up. He's chilling, dude. He started the tier. He's scaling.
He's finding his own way. RLS putting some pressure on this bot side, though, already starting up the Dragon down there. Looks like it's going to go over uncontested as Turtle of Doom was on a back. Once we just barely getting back the lane as well. Great first movement, great opportunity identified by War Leader. And the Drake stacking could be a huge win condition for RLS here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, an early Mountain Drake can be pretty impactful, especially in the laning phase, just getting that extra armor and MR. Big, actually really big, they're able to deny that from Malphite because, as you know, Malphite, oh.
Flash forward from Anti. There's the ultimate, sits on him, slaps him down for 400 gold. First blood goes over to RLS. Escape, a little bit of trouble, but he's kiting it out. Here comes Tef and War Leader. Flash away from the Grand Entrance. Will keep once week safe. But RLS, they got the first blood in the top side and are collecting flashes across the map.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Huge lead for Auntie. I mean, he's double Bacon Pancakes CS. This is exactly what I was saying. Bacon Pancakes is so strong on those bruisers, but sometimes, you know, when he's forced to play these tanks, he just gets behind.
Yeah, and, you know, Anti's, he's the 1v1 god, you know, he's the fighting game player of FOF. He knows exactly how to manipulate these matchups, find himself in the advantage, so all that Rivals of Aethers coming to fruition for him.
Absolutely, and I mean, he absolutely loves to be put on this volley bear. He just gets to fight people all day long, going for the Merc Dreads, going for the Ruby Crystal, actually going for the Dark Seal, going to be doing a little bit of an AP build maybe. Really interesting to see what that turns into.
I think that's actually pretty smart, you know, Malphite, the armor stacker, you get that little bit of extra magic damage going on, you know, I kind of like that, especially if you think you're going to be killing him over and over.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, into Malphite, he's going to have so much armor that I think the AP build is going to be a little bit stronger here. If you go Emax Volley Bear, you'd be surprised how much damage that ability puts out. It's like 15% max health or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not W max even for the extended trades here. Do you think that's what he's doing right now, or you're like suggesting Emax?
That's the orthodox you know, way to build Volley Bears, to go W max. But sometimes I do see with these AP builds, you go Emax and you just try to, you know, get a huge E down and you know, do all the damage there.
Knocked up, bullet time, there it is. Also on the top side, Unstoppable Force dodged by Cowrie. There's the Zed ultimate going in as well. War Leader's here, just helping to clean up the fight, making sure that everybody goes down. Anti will pay the price though, 2 for 1 in favor of RLS.
Yeah, so Wet does get the pickup on Anti. Unfortunately, they lose 3 people for it, so I'd say not worth at the end of the day there. Wet's team does have the potential to scale late just because of how strong that Taric can be in these later team fights, especially in a Misfortune. I mean, if you Taric, or you know, if you Taric ult before Misfortune gets her whole ult off, that could be huge. But so far, it's not looking great for Team Wet.
Yeah, TDE played exactly against that versus Yubi, I believe. It's pretty tough, yeah. Great safety tool there. You just, of course, have to get to these team fights, you know. That's what I've been saying throughout the draft right now as well. It's already starting to become a 3K gold difference, which is pretty sizable for being only 9 minutes in the game. I'm not sure if, you know, we're even going to get a chance to see a fair fight from Wet.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't count them out at this point. They do have some pretty strong... Ooh.
Anti turns off the turret with the big bear slam. Will he be able to finish off the kill? We can't see it. He does not.
Does not get the kill.
Yeah.
It was close, though. Bacon Pancakes certainly sweating bullets up there.
Yeah, he's not having too good of a time. Has to recall there. Will lose even more CS. Will be ultimately okay, though. Doesn't give up his life. Anti getting some more plates. He's just walking at him, man. It's so
Pancakes is staying. Yeah, it's like he's going to be all right. He's going to walk away. He's going to go back to his rock wife and his rock kids, okay?
Heading on back home. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, though, Team Wet does still have the potential. The Varus ult, the Taric ult, the Malphite ult, there's a lot of team fight potential, so they could make something happen in these mid-game fights, and I'm curious to see what they do with it, but again, they are down about 3,500 gold, so it is a pretty bad start to the game, but it's not like we haven't seen Team Wet come back from these.
Charms up once week. There's the knock-up as well. Bullet time comes out. No Taric ultimate is available. Turtle of Doom taking half of their HP as well. Escape just continues getting these kills, mopping them up. 2-0 on the Misfortune so far.
Oh, and he just played it fantastic. They saw that Taric wasn't level 6. He just went in. Pretty easy kill if Taric has no ult. You got the XP advantage, you know, armor advantage, AD, everything. And just getting further and further ahead there on the champion you really wanted, Misfortune. And I mean, once she gets her Kraken Slayer, it's going to be night and day. Huge difference.
Turtle, you can't stay here. This is no good at all. Tef with the knock-up. There's the kill. Tef does take it though, so not once again going over to escape, but still.
You know, he gave his misfortune 2 kills. He deserves a little bit of the slice of the cake there.
Yeah, he needs it faster Shirelles, right?
I know these support players, they absolutely want to take some of those kills from time to time.
Yeah, this is so bad for Turtle right here. Those waves of CS crashing against the turret, extra plates going over to escape, and the Drake as well now too. This is not looking good for Wet Team here.
No, not at all. I do think Turtle of Doom is doing a pretty good job considering, although he is going down a little bit on CS. But if we look to mid lane, we see Charu is up like 20 CS on Cowrie, doing a really nice job here. Cowrie going in.
Yeah, there's the Zed ultimate. The Death Mark does find Charu. So despite that advantage gained, they still will fall to that massive Zed damage with the Eclipse already finished too.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. She knew exactly when to go in. Once she's got her Eclipse, she's got a gold lead over over Charu as far as items built. Ooh, we got a little bit of a fight in the top lane.
Unstoppable Force cannot save Bacon Pancakes. Black Venom now under the turret. Gets stunned up and taken down. Anti taking some turret shots, but he's very tanky already.
Oh, it's a disaster for Team Wet. It's totally not what we're used to seeing from them. Ooh, I'm really curious to see if they can pull it back in the late game, but so far it's just been going so poorly. I mean, you can see Malphite picking up the Warden's mail there. And let me tell you, if you're not rushing your mythic on Malphite, something has gone horribly wrong.
I think something certainly has gone horribly wrong for Wet Team in this game so far. Chara's just
Cowrie
once again. Cowrie trying to find this kill, flashes forward. Ignite does the job. And RLS, they've got 3 winning lanes. They've got a Fed Assassin already. Cowrie's going to become a menace. I just feel so bad for Wet there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I gotta say, I'm really excited for the Zed to be doing really well. I'd love to see more Assassins in FOF. There's really not enough representation.
Yeah, everybody wants to pick Victor. They're just like, scaling for late game. Yeah, no, you gotta kill people. It's the Bob Joseph school of getting things done. Nobody can convince you. Look.
Absolutely. Victor's so strong right now. I cannot blame people for it at all.
Yeah,
I mean, you saw Evolve Noob today just doing really nicely on it.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
good, but escape cleansing out here, gets rooted out. Taric ultimate is too late. Turtle of Doom saved but pulled back. Make it rain will slow him down. Turtle of Doom does fall.
It's just gonna go down.
Got flash away from the turret shot, my dude. Nice try.
That's actually a huge pickup for Turtle of Doom. He gets the shutdown on Misfortune, and she blows both summoner spells. I'd be really happy right now if I was Turtle.
It's definitely a start. You know, you get the shutdown going on, but first turret goes down. That's going to be a lot of extra gold in the pockets of RLS. It's a 8k gold differential so far. Starting to get pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, it is a huge disadvantage. It's so early in the game. Cowrie going in again on Charu.
Yeah, and War Leader also on once weak. No breaks for the RLS squad. War Leader might be stuck in a
God, they are playing.
Exhaust pulled out. There's the Assault Battery. Cease and desist, excuse me. Tef gets a huge knockup though. Look at that. War Leader trying to fight their way out of this one. Sunfire Cape keeps them alive. They're so tanky. Black Venom can't be doing too much here. One more knockup for a double kill for War Leader. And RLS is just obliterating Wet Team.
Oh my god, RLS is just rolling over this team. I mean, they're playing Call of Duty. They're just permanently fighting. This is team deathmatch right now. Bacon Pancakes whiffs the ult. Oh my god. Oh, that's going in.
Not looking too good. Pulls it back. Bacon Pancakes under the turret.
Poor guy.
Oh, man.
This is, I feel bad for him, I gotta say. I mean, there is potential to come back, but I mean, 10k gold down. They're gonna need a miracle at this point.
Absolutely. It's nothing short of an act of God, a divine intervention to save Wet Team at this point. So much has gone in the favor of RLS.
I think they're gonna need the monolith to wake up again. Come give Malphite a little pat on the back, send him back in. I mean, they could get a 5-man rock ult. It could happen. Into like a Varus ult, and maybe a War Leader, goes and takes a bathroom break real quick.
Yeah, somebody's got a DC again. That would be terrible, huh? But,
oh man.
Yeah.
Syndra forced to buy that stopwatch early. She's so scared of Zed.
Yeah, not even Mythic completed. Everything's just a disaster for Wet Team. It's all over the
It really
place.
is a disaster. It really is a disaster. I'm trying to look for positives here, but Wet Team is not looking too hot here.
You know, look at War Leader. He's got this. Well, actually, Anta's got the Herald in his pockets here, but War Leader on Diana Spike. It could be a huge push for RLS as soon as they manage to gather as 5. I feel like if they wipe the team, it could be game lost. There's the Varus ultimate coming out. Turtle of Doom under fire. Taric ultimate.
Or slow the Taric ult. I mean, just look how rich War Leader is on this Diana. He's got his Sunfires. He's already got his Nashor's Tooth. I mean, this guy's fat and happy. Trust me, he's gonna have a lot to say after this game.
Exactly. Yeah. Tef holding on to the Shurelya's has the big Grand Entrance Engage available. This could be a massive wipe. War Leader also. Moonfall ready to go. Starting to hit the turret. Tef pops. He's charging on in. Can't find anybody. One knockup on the Bacon Pancakes, but it doesn't mean too much. Instead, Herald's just knocking down these structures. Inhibitor will go down.
Ooh.
Next, Anti, the front line.
Is Shelly gonna get another hit?
Definitely another hit. Both turrets.
Boom.
This could be
Anti going in. Huge combo.
It doesn't matter. Wet just crumbles before the strength of RLS here. It's an absolute massacre. RLS taking down the Nexus turrets. This could be just the end of the game right here. Anti trying to get in on
Anti looking for blood, man. He wants to pad his KDA. He's like, man, I want to go 4-1.
Doesn't get the opportunity to, but RLS, they seize their opportunity. They take their shot. They close out the game in a 17-minute giga sweep.
Boom. Schedule's back on track, baby.
That is unreal. That is, I bet that's probably one of the fastest games FOF has ever seen. Huge credit to RLS for making that happen.
Absolutely. Certainly the fastest game this season.
Oh, fastest game in history we just heard from Theracles. So there it is. RLS patches off on the back. Escape. Anti, you guys are OP. Go back to Mythic, brothers.
And that is exactly why I ranked RLS number 2.
Number 2? Okay. We gotta reassess then. RLS.
Oh, they are, they are tied with INT.
Yeah, fighting their way up. INT struggling lately. I think
I really do. Can I?
You know,
another dub for the Ruby League server.
Okay. Thank you, Escape. Very cool. Yeah. That was I hope that went through on the stream. But Escape's he's ecstatic. Absolutely blown away. So happy about this win. Yeah, I'd be happy too if I was RLS. But yeah, let's gonna be doing it for this game. I think we're skipping interviews, right? Because we're trying to stay on schedule. So big grats to RLS there.
Absolutely. Just fantastic play all around.